What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I have looks like 4 returns that came in today, one that came in yesterday. Finally starting to get more and more of those from the Aaron Hickman collection, I guess you can call it. Back all of them but one, I think, should be vintage football today. So before we get going, went to the Richard Petty Museum yesterday, and it was really cool. I think it was like $12 a person. You got to see some race cars, his trophies. He had an I don't know if YouTube's gonna flag or not. I'm just gonna say firearm collection. All sorts of stuff there. They had a Cars, the movie Cars, a little section, because obviously most people know that he is he was a voice actor in that, for the King, of course, fittingly. And yeah, they had tributes to Kyle, Richard himself, the whole family, his late wife, who was also a voice actor, all sorts of stuff. And the gift shop was full of stuff. They had shirts, metal signs, hero cards, pictures, shot glasses, all sorts of stuff. And to pick this up, this was only $10. Signed there in silver. I got my brother one. It's the same thing, it's just smaller. It's about the size of like an index card, roughly, and that was $7. So I mean, for $3 more, I wasn't gonna complain about this. Yeah, I think this is 2003. Most of the other ones were like Kyle Petty, or they didn't have Richard Petty on there, but it was his racing enterprise. Like, I think one of them was Eric Amarola and something else. But I didn't really want those. I got one that had him on it, and his signature. So I just figured I'd show that. I'm not gonna throw it up in the back, just because it wasn't really a return. It was more or less a purchase. But so with that being said, so yeah, on my way out, I asked him. I was like, "Hey, cause I heard that you can, leave like up to 2 items, and then pay for shipping, and I'll send it to you." And I did that. I left 2 vintage hero cards, from like I think one was 84. I think the other one was like 1980. I left those, paid about $5 in shipping, and they said that it'll be here within about a week. So go ahead and get in returns. I've been yapping for almost 3 minutes now. So first one, this came in yesterday. Don McCauley, I think 78 tops, and this might be 77 tops, maybe 78 and 77. So I was right. Don McCauley, 76-year-old running back with the Baltimore Colts, not Indy, Baltimore Colts. He is 76 years old, played from 1971 through 81, 11 seasons, was a All-American in 1969. He was an All-American in his time with North Carolina Tar Heels, 1969 and 1970 ACC Player of the Year, so won 2 of those awards. Played at North Carolina for 3 years, 1968 through 1970. He was first round pick in the 1971 draft, 22nd overall, and is a member of the College Football Hall of Fame. Was inducted in 2001. So, quick return there. 7 days, no fee on the Don McCauley. We'll do a football, and then we'll do what I believe is baseball, and then we'll jump ship back to football. So this next one up is coming from Columbia, South Carolina. A little mangled on the envelope, but that's all right. He did put tape on the top too. Which I don't know if you can see here. Put a little tape on it. We have Bobby Bryant. It's a big pamphlet. We will look at that in just a second. I think this is 79 tops. 79 tops. I'm getting these years down much better for football after looking at them more and more. Let me grab the envelope because I put the player's initials, I don't know if you can see that up in the top left. That way when they show up, I know who it is. That way I can tell you a little bit about the player. And we also have him here on the 74 tops, NFL interceptions leader. Bobby is, put that right there. He is 81 years old, played 13 years old with those Minnesota Vikings, 68 through 80. Was a two-time Pro Bowler in 75 and 76. Had 51 career interceptions, was a 7th round pick, 167th overall in the 1967 NFL Draft. Played his college ball at South Carolina Gamecocks. He was actually running back in college, despite it saying cornerback. He was cornerback / linebacker. Played running back in college. So, must have transferred there. Sick mustache. By the way, I don't know if you can see it that well, because there we go. Good mustache there. We can also probably show it off right here. So, it's the day of the mustaches so far between Don McCauley and Bobby Bryant. He is in the Vikings Ring of Honor. Was a ACC Athlete of the Year in 1967 and first team ACC in 1966. Oh, that's pretty cool right there. Added a extra signed pamphlet. Let's see here. Looks like it is. Oh, I thought it would fold there because it's like half his picture. Alright, it does not fold, it just folds this way. Looks like it is a religious pamphlet. So, pretty nice right there. Bobby Bryant, not 2 of 2 anymore, is a 3 of 2. I don't really have... This is slightly bigger, but I think with the fold, I don't think it'll... Let's see here. See if we can get... Alright, we got it. Put Don McCauley here on the smaller one. And there we go. So, that is 3 of 2. No fee right there from Bobby Bryant. That was out of Columbia, South Carolina, as I mentioned. Next up, we have one from San Diego. This is a, I knew this one was a little older. It had a skateboard stamp on it. And it's exactly who I thought it was. Steve Traxel. Return the index cards. Steve Traxel here on the, I think this is 94 tops. Yes, 94 tops. Coming attractions, previously signed by Turk Wendell, right there. Steve Traxel, he played a while. He is 54 years old. Oh, messing up Bobby Bryant back here. He is 54 years old, played 16 seasons, 1993 through 2008, with the Cubs, Rays, Blue Jays, Mets, Orioles, Cubs, and then back with the Orioles in his last year in 2008. He finished 143 and 159 with a 4.39 ERA, had 1,591 career strikeouts. He was All-Star in 1996. Played college ball at Fullerton College and Long Beach State University, and he took Long Beach State University to a 1991 College World Series appearance. Was the 8th round pick, 215th overall in the 1991 draft. That was 42 days and no fee there from Steve Traxel. My index cards off to the side. And keep on rolling. This next one is coming in from Brockton, Massachusetts. Feels rather light. I think we only have maybe like one card in here. We do. It's a Steve Nelson. Another 79 tops card right here. Mr. Nelson is 74 years old. Played 14 years old with those New England Patriots before they cheated. From 74 through 87, three-time Pro Bowler, 1980, 84, and 85. Was a two-time second-team All-American, 1972 and 73 at North Dakota State. They're with the Bison. Obviously, they have been playing good in very recent memory. I think Carson Wentz is out of North Dakota State. But he is in the Patriots Hall of Fame. He retired his number 57, as he writes right here. He was a college football coach at Curry College. I'm not sure if that's D2 or D3. I don't think it's D1. From 1998 through 2005, where he finished 64 and 22. He was also in the all 70s and 80s teams in the NFL. So another 8 days, no fee return there from Steve Nelson. And last one up is coming from Greensboro, North Carolina, Piedmont Triad area. This should be a, I think, 70 tops football card. 70, 71, I think 70. Said, thanks for asking, Dave Rowe. Dave Rowe. Signed there in silver. That's actually pretty sick. Nice, bold signature there from Mr. Rowe. He's 80 years old. Played 12 seasons, 1967 through 78. With, oh, excuse me, before I get to that. Pro Bowler in 1968 with the Saints, as he's pictured there. Played with the Saints, Patriots, Chargers, Raiders, and Colts. As I said, 67 through 78 was his playing career. He played his college ball at Penn State for, I want to say it's like 2-3 years. Defensive tackle. Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl 11. I can't remember who that was. It's probably the Saints, honestly. He became a broadcaster with NBC Sports after his playing days with, it was, honestly, he was in rather unique sports is what he was broadcasting, as he became, or not became, he was a broadcaster for sports like weightlifting, and I correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe the research I did said he did sumo wrestling too, which is you know, like I said, really, you know, oddball sports, but you know, to be able to do that after your playing days, I mean, I don't think many people are going to complain about that. Let me move these around, that way we can get a nice thumbnail for this video. He was also 8 days no fee as well from Mr. Dave, I'm assuming Rao. So that'll do it for this video, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some vintage football. I know I did. I just want to point this out. I always like these. The vintage card designs, the backs were always so bold, like orange, green, blue, yellow. Always liked them. And of course, I've mentioned this before, the old comics. It says Dave played in the Hula Bowl in Hawaii. But that'll do for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as I did. And hopefully you guys are enjoying baseball and staying out of this warm weather. My Cardinals are about to split a series with the Cubs. We won the first two, and I think they're going to win the next two, unfortunately. But such is such. It's baseball. So I'll go ahead and let you guys go. If you haven't subscribed or liked this video yet, please do so. Only if you want to. I'm not going to, you know, demand it or anything. So hopefully you guys have a good weekend. I might see you guys tomorrow with another video, but no promises. So till next time, see ya.